Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Andrew Cody J podcast today with special guest Jarin. He is a motivational speaker. He teaches manifestations and he is a life coach. Super excited to have you, Jarin. And Cody, take it away, bro.
Welcome, Jared. It's great to have you on this today. I'm really looking forward to talking with you about fitness and motivational speaking, and things that help. Just tools. We're looking for tools. That's the main thing that we're doing on this podcast, is looking for tools to help people with their life, getting better with their life, and just overall helping people with, just making their life better. So any tools and everything that you can provide and that we can collaborate with to give people a better life, I'm really looking forward to this.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, Jarin. Thank you, Jarin, for being on the show. It's an great. I'm extremely grateful and appreciative that you're here today. So, Jarin, tell us a little bit about you for the purpose of our audience. Who is Jarin Kenyon? What does he do? How can he provide value, etc.? Take it away, man. This is a free country, free world.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
originally I was a fitness trainer. I went to school for kinesiology, so I have a background in that. I lived in Los Angeles as a personal trainer for 10 years, and I ran my own private practice for a few years of that. And as I got about to 2009, 2010, 11, I started to wake up a little bit more with what my brain was thinking and how it was creating what I wanted, and decided to explore it a little more. And then I connected people from the Western thought field of motivational speaking and of consciousness. Some of the people from the book, the movie, The Secret. I worked with a few of those. Got certified through Bob Proctor and Mary Morrissey's branch through it. What became what they call a life mastery consultant. And I also learned from a guru in India that I went on a pilgrimage with him to India to learn the knowledge that he has. And so I kind of put the two together, but I already was naturally, sorry about that, with what I already naturally,
That's all right.
Yep, what I had already naturally experiencing. And then basically, you hear this law of attraction thing, and we hear a lot about it, and then people kind of play around with it a little bit. It's almost like hocus pocus, or they kind of put it out there for 5 seconds a day, and then they go into their life. And from my background in fitness, if you go to the gym once a month, is it going to work? No.
No.
And we really body, but in the mind, the mind is like a muscle in the body. It has to be consistently trained to reprogram it to who you are presently and where you want to go. So we need to do that in not just an esoteric and spiritual way, but we need to do it in a practical and an embodied way, and that merges both the left and the right brain in our hemispheres. And so this is what I aim to do with the tool I teach. First and foremost is has to do with writing. So it's intentional writing. And the science behind why, when you consistently put out your intentions on a daily basis, how your mind will change and reprogram itself from it. And then also another science that I work with is called human design. So for those of you that have heard of human design, I think it's the most evolutionary tool, most advanced tool on the planet. And I use that too to understand how people are individually wired and how their body is designed to manifest in intuitive life. So.
That's pretty awesome and interesting stuff, Jarin. I mean, I'm on the same page of most of what you said, that, you have to work hard in order to manifest. You can't just, make it a hocus pocus thing. It's a science. It's a real science. And they've been speaking about this since the 30s, like Wallace D. Wattles, The Science of Getting Rich, Think and Grow Rich, and stuff like that. They all have action steps that we need to follow. So
Right.
people like you, people like me, that's what we do. I mean, it requires a person to work for it. It's like building a muscle. Like, for example, Cody can relate. Cody is into fitness, and you know, yeah. What do you think, Cody?
Shoot, when it comes down to law of attraction and blending it with what I do, it man, I tell you, just recently, very recently in my life, I was asking for simplicity. So I was simplifying my workout, simplifying my run, simplifying my my cold dunks. And when I was asking for that simplicity, all I was thinking was simplicity, thinking it, thinking it, thinking it. And then my life got really simple. You know, a lot of bad things, they got out of my life. A lot of truth came to light about things.
Uh-huh.
And here I am living a very simple monk lifestyle now. And that right there it blows my mind. You know,
Wow.
law of attraction. You know, when I went on my
It
vacation,
is.
I was telling everybody that I was going to be starting a business. I was going to be starting a business. Going to be starting a business. I had no idea how I was going to do it. I didn't know anything about it. And then the very first day of my vacation, someone contacted me with a business deal. It works, man. What you think about expands, and when you put in the work, it shows up. It shows up.
Yeah.
It
So
does.
when I got started too, it took about 6 months of really consistently working on it. But I ended up moving into a house that you would call a mansion on the beach in LA, paying less money than people would pay for an apartment with my four best friends, with my business from home. And that's what set me off on the journey, much as a similar situation as what you're saying in your intention. That's what created, and then that's what called me out to say, this is why I'm on the planet. This is the reason I'm here. I honestly have
Wow.
be here and to be doing what we're doing today. And then it took me off on a journey of I lived in Thailand, I lived in Maui, Hawaii. I traveled around the U.S. doing a lot of classes. I've worked in corporate systems, and it's bringing me all the way up to where we are today. And it's I think what it is it's helping people to become limitless and help people to realize that if you work through your inner shadows and your inner challenges and your inner villains, you can accomplish anything. And you're here to do great things, and it's happening on this planet at this time anyway. So as much as we are consciously doing the work to have it happen, we also have the grace of the ascension happening that's causing us to do these amazing things. And so we're capable of anything. My program, what I do is called Fast Track Your Dream Life. And what I believe Fast Track is about is just speeding up the linear process of manifestation so that we can do this in a year instead of 100 years or at
Yep.
all. People, and I go
Yeah.
back and going back to the action. A lot of people
Oh,
want to think about it, talk about it, even feel it, and then don't want to take the action, and they don't want to step out of their comfort zones. And so the call out right now is to trust in the universe, trust in yourself, and realize that you yourself are creating your own movie, your own hologram, your own world you're in. And it's going to require you to come out of the shell and require you to go to new places and new territories if you actually want to live the life you're dreaming of.
amen. Amen. We are in the matrix. We're in the
Amen.
matrix and we can manifest all the realities we want to. We're in the freaking matrix. And folks, isn't Yaron amazing? I mean, the way he is spreading his philosophy and stuff like that, it gets me all excited, and I'm so happy and appreciated with these two guys from the other part of the world, and they're sharing the same philosophy. OMG. And a little bit of story which my manifestation. I am shit at marketing, right? So I just have my own personal Facebook and I get clients from all over the world because I expect it. And I put an intention that I will have three American clients from the East Coast. Guess what? The following week, I've got them, and they pay me quite well. So now, not only do I know law of attraction is true, but it is my sole mission, like Aaron, to spread it throughout everyone because we all deserve this. And I believe that the elite, to be honest, knew about this way before everyone else did. That's why they manifested their perfect life and left everyone in the bottom, which is unfortunate. Right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That could go into quite the conversation there. But yes, the powers that be are realizing what they're doing, and so honestly, so are the successful people in the world that are on the other side, the positive side of this. They also are
Yeah.
aware of it too, and that's what they're trying to tell us. You look at tons of sports stars, let alone actors and celebrities. They try to tell you this is what they do,
Yeah.
and now
Jim,
it's just
Jim
for us to realize.
yeah, Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey.
Right.
Jim Carrey. Jesus Christ himself, which he preached the law of attraction. It's in the freaking Bible. So, you know, think and you shall become, as you shall sow, you shall reap, which is the hard work part of it. Because I cannot be like this. I'm positive, I'm making six figures, I'm making, and it instantly happens. You have to take inspired action, folks. Inspired action, which comes from the heart. All right.
Uh,
So,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Andrew, that makes me think of, I know you and I briefly talked about the Tesla formula and the 369 and the first
Yep.
pyramid that I said, inspired action. I believe that when you step into the first step of becoming aware of law of attraction, aware that you're the creator of the universe, first you have to have a vision and you have to have intention. And I see that as top of the triangle. You got to know what you want. You have a purpose, you have a vision, you have an intention. And then the two other parts to that triangle is inspired action and intuition. And if you can become in touch with your intuition, you can fast track and quantum leap forward besides just taking steps based on rational thinking in your rational mind, as well as the other side to it, intention, intuition, and then inspired action, which is taking action, but it's action that's inspired. It's not just taking every single action in the world and any single thing to try to force it to happen. It's taking only actions towards what you're passionate about, what you love, and what intuitively was given to you to take. And so to me, bringing that up, that's kind of the first triangle and the first step that I see with people starting to process and go through this.
That right there is golden. That right there is pure gold, everyone. It's pure gold.
If you want just a basic idea of how you blend the law of attraction and hard work, you just look at losing weight. I mean, think about it. You have in your head the idea body that you want. Okay, what do you have to do? What do you have to do? You got to get up in the morning. You got to, sit there and argue with yourself for like 20, 30 minutes, whether you're going to put your running shoes on and go run, but you go do it anyway. No excuses. It's a no excuses game. And if you do consistent work, even if it's only 30 minutes every single day, you are going to see results. If
Of
you
course.
eat about nutrition, if you eat right, if you work out right, and if you're consistent, the key is consistency. It's straight up consistency. And that's how you blend the two worlds. Consistent work and consistent belief. And when the doubt comes, you got to realize that that's your ego. And when your ego pops up, you just got to say, all right, not today, devil, not today. Get behind me.
Love it.
Yep. You've got 17 seconds to change negative emotion. Can I get a hallelujah? Woo! Okay. So what we're discussing is really factual and good stuff, right? But the thing is, some people expect, I think Jarin can drop the line. They expect a genie bottle or something like that with the law of attraction. Unfortunately, some big guys in the industry, they paint it that way to get more money and more money and. But then positive people like Dr. Joe Dispenza come along, and wow, is he changing the world? That guy, is he? What do you
Right.
think? Have you heard about Joe Dispenza?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And what he does is it's basically law of attraction disguised in science. You know?
Dude, if you want the best book I ever read by him was You Are the Placebo. And it's literally, for me, what it was, You Are the Placebo is about healing things that were supposedly uncurable, right? Supposedly uncurable. Now, if we can attract money into our life, if we can attract, things, ideal situations, feelings, why can't we attract health? No matter how bad it is, no matter how bad we have it, like Parkinson's, cancer, there is a way. There is always a way, because the human body is the most amazing machine on this planet. And when you blend those two worlds together, it is unstoppable. It is completely unstoppable. Like I said, I'm in the middle of curing something right now. And it's because I believe in a 14-day fast that it's going to be gone. And you know what? I know it's going to be gone. I know it's going to be gone when this is over. I know it will. Because you know what? I have 3 other people that did it. So it's going to be gone.
It is.
And there's nothing
It
that's going
is.
to stop it. Because
It's
of
gonna
that.
be.
That's attraction. That's law of attraction. It's complete belief. It's action. And it is never giving up. Saying who you are. I am powerful. Those words. I am. And you keep going. Keep growing.
Keep
Yeah,
going.
I'm hearing about, there's a psychological and a physiological aspect to belief, right? And what happens is, right, the body starts to hear you, and it starts to repattern itself to a new vibration based on the new energy that it was told. So when people hear law of attraction, they kind of think about it externally. It's not external. Law of attraction really is an embodiment of a new you. And through constant reprogramming, you can reprogram your subconscious, where a lot of these inner villains and inner demons are stored from past fight or flight society and conditioning and the way that it was in the old earth, that cause us to have dis-ease, be in, lack, be in lack of confidence, whatever it is, it's all within us. But it's up to us to consistently, just like exercise, do the work to get our minds and get our subconscious. You almost have to use your conscious mind to tell your subconscious mind what the truth is, so that you create a new program. Then once you create a new program, which brings up Bruce Lipton, once you bring up a new program, now you're going to act out those behaviors, and you're going to be magnetizing everything to you, and you're going to have put your wishes into the body and into the subconscious, so that you're running that program, as opposed to the program which says, got to go to school, got to work 9 to 5, got to do this, got to get this, get retired, and this is how life is, and you got, and it's all hard, and it's all lack, and it's all tough, and it's all competition,
Fuck
instead of
that.
the new way that we're building in. But it's, to me, I believe we're in a middle period right now, where we've kind of gotten we've kind of started to shift that dimension, so to speak, into the 5th dimension of creation. But we're still got those cellular memories and belief systems built within us, inherent from challenging experiences that we've had even before this lifetime, let alone when you were a child, or let alone
Yeah.
from the news or what you got in school. So we are in a battle, but the battle truly actually is within oneself, to be able to believe in oneself. And as you said, get yourself to the knowing, I can be healthy, I can be wealthy, I can do what I want to do in the world, I do deserve love, all these things. But they're not little affirmations. They literally have to become psychologically and physiologically built within the body through neural pathways that will start to connect. And so I bring up Bruce Lipton because I believe, Andrew, you said you like Bruce Lipton too, but I believe he speaks
Yeah, I
really
do.
well.
He does. And like Jarin said, you have to feel it, you have to believe it. You know, I started off as a clinical hypnotherapist, and I used to have these people with eating disorders, right? Who will never believe in their life that they're gonna lose weight. But once you get them hypnotized and stuff like that, not and changing those programs, they start losing the weight. Like
Exactly.
floating through their body, seeing themselves fitter, floating through their body, and imagining how disgusting unhealthy food is, and mismatching, a disgusting compulsion and repulsion together, and changing the taste buds. It's all in the mind. It's all in the mind. And Bruce Lipton actually mentions clinical hypnotherapy as a very effective way to start reprogramming our mind. So that's what we need to do first. Start reprogramming our mind, then we open up for abundance. Right?
Truth, man. It's the truth.
It's
Shoot,
the truth.
like, and for me, it's just it's just no excuses. It's just no excuses. There's no excuse for why this can't work. There's no excuse for why you can't do this. It's all about the only thing holding you back from gaining the life that you want are the lies you keep telling yourself. That's it. They're all lies. And it's simple. The lies are, I can't. When you put I can't, okay, well, good. You can't. Right there. The moment you say you can't, that's true. You can't. But the moment you say you can, well, guess what? Now you can take the first steps into making that happen. And
True.
how it blends. It's no excuses. It's getting up every day, putting in the work, putting in the grind, putting in the time. Boom. And then it shows up before you know it. It literally
It
shows
does.
up. Like
It,
you'll right when it seems like it's at its worst, it's gonna feel like it's at its worst moment. Like that's exactly what's been happening for me. Right at my worst moment in my life. But I've been able to, through the tools that I've been working on myself, through callousing my mind, the
awesome,
way
Cody.
David Goggins does, I was able to get through that. And then right on the other side of that storm, boom. It's like
Yeah.
everything I've been trying to think of, everything I've been trying to attract is starting to just bulldoze into my life. And I'm honestly still a little shell shocked at it, and I'm like, shoot. Did I get enough sleep to process this? Did I run long enough to process this? Man, it's great stuff. And I'm only starting to dab into it. I can't wait to see where I can actually taste it completely.
Yeah, we are limitless. We are absolutely limitless. This week was a week of tremendous manifestations, and all I went to do yesterday is buying a nice shirt, having a nice barbering experience, and just letting it flow. And I manifested a free apartment for 2 months in the most expensive city in Europe,
Wow.
which is London, United Kingdom, which I'm moving in October. Yeah, and I manifested three clients. One is the exact flight ticket. The other two is to get me by the first 2 months. So something is happening. Maybe some magical thing is in London. I don't know what the hell there is, but I'm going. One-way ticket, baby. Yep.
Something's happening.
It's
Something's happening.
it is.
It's
It's
happening.
it's crazy, man. It's great. I mean, and getting people to believe more in themselves, to use this law of attraction stuff, getting people on workouts. I actually advise the 4 minute Tabata workout to everyone because no fucking excuses. It's only 4 minutes, but it's 20 seconds off, 10 minutes off. And people are losing weight and kind of saying, holy shit, I'm manifesting this. No, you're taking action for it, but you are manifesting it through inspired action. I'm manifesting parking spots for people in New York City. They are manifesting parking spots, but we're totally shocked. They speak to me in the morning, but they get so in the zone with this law of attraction stuff when I go on rampages and all this, stuff, that things start to happen to them. Because, I mean, and, it's crazy, man. It's the life I want to live, and it's the life I want to share with everyone else. They deserve it, man. You deserve it. If you're watching now, you deserve to be limitless now. You do. And these two guys also believe that too.
It's absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, man,
Um,
that's really awesome, both of you, and that's a great creation, my brother. So good job on that. I'm happy that you're taking the jump and heading out to London for a few months.
yeah.
That's the thing. Um,
It's getting out of my comfort zone, bro. Getting out of my comfort zone. That's what I need at this point in my life.
That's
yeah,
the
yeah.
Getting
It's
yeah,
interesting. I just to give us synchronicities. I'm going to tell a few stories right now, but I just had
yeah,
someone message that you said get out of the comfort zone. Well, the lady's building a corporate platform where getting out of the comfort zone is our entire course. So she just messaged me, and then within a second, you said get out of the comfort zone, which is exactly what that is. So how would that
yeah,
happen? Then I want to
yeah,
how I met you, Andrew, and again I encourage people to look at human design. I didn't write it. I get nothing from telling you this, other than I
yeah,
believe it's the most evolved science on the planet. So there's not just flow and even only intuition and allowing, and magic that's part of this. There's actually a math and a science that we can start to understand it, so we can we can start to take action on what's going to be a greater potential. So, for example, I don't normally go on a lot of those, Facebook sites with the different groups, but I saw a law of attraction group, and I've saved it on my phone so I would have it for the future reality TV show that we're doing. And I told my friend Greg, I said, dude, I got to get on that site. I don't know why. I was like, I'm going to do this. My gut is telling me I have to get on that one. The next morning I woke up, they had let me in. I decided to scroll down for like seconds because I don't really look much. And I saw your post, and your post was, hey, I can help you with manifestation, PM me. And I thought, well, I'm going to see who this guy is because I'm designed to be in response and follow my gut. So my gut led me to the page. Then I'm in response. I'm not designed to initiate. In response, saying, hey, let me check this guy out. Then I go down and I scroll and I see Malta, but it's Malta, Italy. And of course, I'm in Malta, New York, which is where I am, Cody. I don't know if you know that, but so
yeah,
I said, oh my God, he's in Malta and I'm in Malta. Here it is. We're designed to meet. This is a big deal. And then once we started talking, here we are on the show. I'm going to bring you all on our show. We have Rise Up Radio. We're going to bring you on. We're going to start to co-create together and do these great things. And then I see you talk about Become Limitless because we're creating a whole live show and a movie based on that. And it's just
wow,
way synchronistic and way too, way too random to be saying that there's a purpose that this just happened. And what I want to tell people is things will just stumble upon you. You can just flow, you can just intuit, and the magic will happen. You can go to London and know something great's going to happen and just be there and experience it. At the
yeah,
same time, are mechanics behind the quantum physics. So in the quantum reality of infinite possibilities in every moment, there is now a science that you can take actions that your body will manifest from. Most law of attraction teaching, in fact, all of them I've ever met, and every personality test, every astrology report, every numerology report, everything is mostly on the surface personality test. And it's just when you're birthed, and it's just your thinking mind and your feeling mind. What human design does is it brings in your subconscious, which is below the iceberg. Up there in Alaska, you can really see those icebergs. 90% is below the ocean. Okay?
Exactly.
Not here. So you have two birth times. You have a subconscious soul birth, and then you have a personality birth. So I like to say there's an I, and then there's Jarin. I am not Jarin. Jarin is a part of me, but I want to learn to use those two parts. So human design, about 88 days before your birth, computes that birth. Then you get to see what is your body wants to manifest from. So you can even exercise and eat based on the suit, because your body is uniquely built, and you are the only person that has that specific human design. So it sounds very complex, and I know at the time I'm rushing through it, but then it becomes very simple, where actually there are simple mechanics. When you learn, is my intuition smell? Is it gut? Is it emotional process? Is it a lunar cycle? Do I have to talk it out to know? And there are several different ones. And then it's, am I an initiator and a pusher? Or am I a responder and a generator? Or am I a director, but I have to be invited to do so? And so there's some elements of archetypes in there. And what's happening is, part of this Become Limitless platform that we're doing, again, Andrew, you had talked about the 369 and the Tesla, is built off of these two things. The Tesla formula, and that goes into intention, intuition, inspired action, the whole law of attraction thing, and also co-creation of amidst our superhero innate qualities that we have, which is in our design, and how we can create as a group much faster. It's almost like we'll be looked at as like being the Avengers in the movie, but we'll actually be living it. And how we'll be living it is as humans. So we still make mistakes, everybody. We're still going to have challenges. We're still going to have moments of pain, because we wanted to be here to feel this. But we also are superheroes. Now, the key, and I heard you talk about it earlier, Cody, is inside. We call it the villain in us. That person that's telling you no. That person that's giving you excuses. That person that's keeping you back. You know, you want to talk to that person, soothe it. But when you realize your design and you're more focused on the present you and on what you're willing to take courageous action for, you can say, no, I'm moving forward with this. I'm going forward with this. And then we can start to trust the universe more. So this is what Become Limitless has to do with, but this is also, for me, what I'm bringing people is the understanding of the steps, so that we're not surprised. I'm not surprised I'm sitting here in front of you today. And I'm not surprised at where we'll be 18 months from now. I mean, the universe will show us. We're never going to know exactly, but we can all see, whether you guys see it or I see it. There's a reason behind we are where we are right now. And the tools are coming out, everybody. They're here now.
There is, you know, as above, yeah, as above, so below. The law of correspondence. That's the iceberg thing. You know, it's, you know, as you feel inside, you will emit and you will manifest. And yeah, nothing is a coincidence. How in the hell am I gonna manifest all these American friends, for example, here in the middle of the Mediterranean? That means that there's something bigger than myself which needs to spread, you know?
Right.
How the hell do American people choose me as their coach when they have a gazillion of American coaches? Because it is meant to be, right?
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't mean I am better or something like that, but, you know, it is meant to be. So nothing is a coincidence, my friends. Nothing is a coincidence. Let's do some concluding thoughts. Jarin is awesome. Go check his stuff out. I'm really, really grateful and appreciative you're on the show, man. You've added extreme value to us. And Jarin is my friend, and I will see him in the flesh for sure. As I will to you, I will see you too, Cody. I will definitely, both of you.
Where can we find you?
Thank you. So I actually have a new site that's now up. It's called riseupe3.com. So
check it out.
e3.com. You'll see me on it. I used to have a personal website, but I kind of took that down. I'd rather be part of that as a group. So what riseupe3.com is about empowerment, education, and entertainment, and bridging all those three worlds together. So you can access myself on there and be able to contact. You can see a little bit about what we're doing with Become Limitless, and you can reach me, or you can just find me on Facebook. Type in my name, Jarin Kenyon. I'm the only one, so it won't be hard to find me. Just send me a message. What's that?
You're unique. Like
Yeah,
me, my surname probably no one can pronounce in the States, so that's something fun.
yeah, it's good. Hey, it's good to be unique.
Yeah,
And
it is.
yeah, so check me out on Facebook. Go up to riseupe3.com. You can find out more about Become Limitless as it grows. And also, on another note, we have the show Rise Up Radio, and at some point, once we can get it scheduled, we'll have you guys on if you want to be on
Awesome.
there. So check out
Sure.
Rise Up Radio. It's live on every Sunday morning at 10. This week we're going to talk about intuition, but we also put it up on YouTube. So if you go up to the Rise Up Radio YouTube page, you can access whether it's the whole show or small excerpts and get a feel for that too. And we'd love to have you on sometime. So
Awesome. We're gonna link Yaren's Facebook profile also on our YouTube page. So when this video comes up, you can easily find Yaren because he's a pretty cool guy. And in closing, thank you for watching, and it was such an amazing podcast today. And we see you on the next show. Peace out.